Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Entertainment only, legal requirement. Doesn't mean we're entertaining, it's a legal requirement. Okay, wanted to have a look at the SCOTUS. Have started hearing the Trump on the ballot paper bought from Colorado. 8 out of the 9 judges have suggested that they are open to be persuaded one way or the other that he should be on the ballot. So, tricky question. I think it's very much similar along the lines of the immunity trying to make a decision. I've already shuffled because my daughter was in the kitchen. She's way down the other end of the hallway back in her bedroom now. But I've already shuffled in regards to this while she was making her lunch. Okay, come on down. Let's have a quick look. So the first card out, the Two of Swords. It is a decision time to be made, but there is this need to take the blindfold off and look really clearly at the truth, the clarity. It can be almost like a brutal honesty, truth as well, the swords of truth, the legal ramifications, etc. So it is a crossroads moment for the SCOTUS. Now, the question when I was shuffling this is, do they rule in favour of Trump? So we'll try both cases, both sides. Queen of Pentacles. The challenge is this is about homeland security and stability. Did he incite an insurrection? So that's the challenge. This is the challenge is the sacredness of the Constitution, but also homeland security. Now, I'm not saying either way. I mean, if they is it going to cause issues if they rule one way? Is it going to cause issues the other way? But it really was fundamentally at the core of it came down to not just the Constitution, but the safety of the democracy of the United States. At the foundation, we have the SCOTUS themselves at the foundation of this reading. In the past, okay, suspension, pause, stop. In the past, this is really Colorado, the Supreme Court of Colorado, bringing forth their ruling for Trump to be off the ballot. Do love all the money being shook out. So there's sort of funding here as well. Crowning this reading, a collective awakening, a judgment moment. So, hasn't been clear as of yet. They are at a real legal crossroads moment where they may need to make a decision. The challenge is the safety of the democracy, the Constitution, etc., etc. So this is the here and now. Not clear. SCOTUS making a judgment. Oh boy, immediate future. Yeah, the ruling, a judgment, the ruling, justice. I did ask, are they going to rule in favour of Trump? Externally, packing up the truth and moving it forward. Again, not clear. Can be yes cards being major arcana. Let's keep going with this. Internally. Loss, heartbreak, despair, the truth piercing through the heart of the matter internally. So again, really not clear in the way. It's something out of left field, something really unexpected that's going to take an old cynic like me by surprise. The giving and receiving of help, the financial grifting, the money laundering. Let's see where this goes. Bringing forth a sword of truth and an ending. Significant ending. As the light has shone on the snake in the past, a lot of deliberation happening here. There is not going to be consensus. which comes down to the moral, financial, and ethical corruption. So there are going to be some that find themselves out in the cold in regards to this. Are they going to rule in favour of Trump? The ruling being brought forward in regards to Trump that favours democracy and the Star of Hope and Healing. Again, and the strengths of all that is right about the legal system and all that is right about democracy. The circles of support around Trump. Again, 3 judges out of the 8 are going to be arguing in his favour. Again, we've got 3 with the money, reaping what they sowed because they connected themselves to this devil, but secrets coming to the surface, restriction and downfall. The message coming forward of walking away. I'm still getting that they're going to push it back to the States here. I'll ask that question next. Poor choices that were based on greed and addiction and avarice. It's all this devil energy choices. Volatile message coming forward, bringing the sword of truth with determination. Trump being seen and heard for who he truly is, which was an abuse of power. Something not yet revealed about the stealing, causing a lot of anxiety, a lot of headlines, and some secrets from the past that they would like to be kept hidden, leading to loss and disappointment. I am really wondering whether, now I know they're hearing the arguments, both sides are putting forward a fairly, reasonable case, but I'm wondering, okay, I'm going to have a look. Is there something that is going to be brought forward by I don't even know what side it is, in favour of the Colorado Supreme Court that is going to sway the SCOTUS? Is there something that's going to be brought forward? But I'm using my Gilded Tarot Royale if anyone is interested in the decks. Is there going to be something that is brought forward? Strength and, again, pushing back to the States, but 3 dissenting out of 8. Don't know whether it has to be unanimous or not. Let me know. Wonder what the ninth judge feels, because there's one of them that has basically not said anything. Okay, show me. Show me. Is there something that's going to be brought in defense of Colorado's decision that will sway the judges? Is there something that we've not seen yet? I think there is. Yes, there is. That's going to be a real wake-up call. We've got, again, the 3 here that are going to face the downfall and walking away. 3 cups spilt, the rest walking away from it because of an abuse of power. Be careful what you wish for, but I'm also seeing here, this is the barman behind the bar, sharing it with everybody. So it's almost, it feels like Trump behind that plexiglass, bringing about an ending. It's a ruling for the voters in regards to the voting that's going to push into how do I word that? That's going to really I'm just getting Trump's going to find himself off the ballot. He's going to find himself off the ballot in some states. We've got a significant ending card for him here. Keep saying it's going to be pushed back to the states. Okay, let's have a quick look. Actually, I'll ask Pendulum in a minute. How is the Supreme Court going to rule in regards, see, cards differ, in regards to the Colorado case, the Colorado side of it? How is the Supreme Court going to rule in regards to what she's cooking in the oven smells nice. How is the Supreme Court, that made me misshuffle, how is the Supreme Court going to rule from Colorado's point of view? How is the Supreme Court, in regards to Trump being on the ballot, going to rule? I'm feeling they might bring their ruling down until after Super Tuesday, which is March the 5th. So it's less than a month away, just over 3 weeks. How are they going to rule in regards to Colorado? Let's have a quick look. So the decision being brought forward, challenged by, again, the instigator, again, walking away from it. Foundation, how are they going to rule in regards to Colorado? Walking away from it. In the past, the money changing hands, money laundering, the grifting, there are 3 on the court, maybe 4 here, but it's in the past, the financial assistance, crowning this reading, the sword of truth, coming forward, cutting through, immediate future, not going to be revealed in the immediate future, keeping a bit of a wraps on it. How are they going to rule in regards to the Colorado Supreme Court tower moment, literally blowing the top off the ivory tower? Okay, internally, working together, working with the state, eye to eye with the state, internally, literally blowing the crown off the top. How are they ruling? Okay, hopes and fears, the sword piercing, loss, heartbreak, divorce, the outcome, 2 of Pentacles, Mace, yeah, okay, right, juggling, walking a tightrope, which ship to bring into the safe harbour, but a judgment ruling being made that will bring about a significant new beginning for those bringing that case forward. New boundaries being set. I'm feeling it may not be new boundaries being set in regards to stability and security, as secrets are brought to the surface that will entrap certain people and their manipulation. And then we have justice serving justice, bringing forward the truth and moving on. There is still a whistleblower to come forward that's bringing a volatile message about the devil. There's a lot of anxiety in regards to this for the voter, but there are those that are corrupt are going to find themselves out in the cold, because here's the light being shone on the snake in the path. Okay, it's not clear cut, and I think you'll find most readers will say it's not clear cut. What I'm getting is that they will push it back to the states with provisos. Does that make sense? New boundaries set up. Just 3 cards. Will the Supreme Court push back to the states the decision of Trump being on the ballot, but with guidelines? Will the Supreme Court push the decision back to the states, but with guidelines? New something there. Will they push it back to the states with guidelines? Will the Supreme Court push the decision back to the states with guidelines? I'm going to say yes. Swords of Truth being packed up and moved forward. There's going to be some disappointment. Emotional disappointment. On whose side, I don't know. In regards to the voters relating to Trump. It's going to be a karmic moment that comes forward in regards to poor choices made on greed and addiction and power. An offer being made to those feathering their nest from the lies, a harsh truth coming forward. We've got the ruling being brought forward, judgment, restriction. It just continues on in the same vein. I really get that it's going to be pushed back to the states, but there's going to be some ruling there. I'm going to leave it like this. This is getting too confused. Let's see how it plays out. Love to you all. Take care.